In this video, we're going to be talking best ways to climb. I'm going to say maybe early in game. Collection level about 1100. Got a negative deck here. I'm going to focus on that in this video. Is this the best way to gain cubes? Win-loss percentage thrown out the window because who cares? All right, let's check it out. Going to win by points in the middle there. Oh, no. Boom. So I've got my deck up here. You can see it. Now, I want you to sort of ignore Super Scroll. I just put him in there prior to this. I had Wolfsbane. So when I talk about somebody who maybe has earlier cards and not Super Scroll, put in Wolfsbane here. That's the one card that I really sort of got. Now, Shuri would probably be the other one, along, I guess, with Zabu if you skip the season pass. So Shuri, I got in the token store. Grabbed it. Everything else here I just got from pulls. They're not anything crazy here. I just got them over the course of time. So this negative deck is slightly different outside of the two things I just mentioned. I have Zabu in this. The idea is to get Mr. Negative as early as you can. I don't have Psylocke. I do not have Electro. If you have those, it's better. I know that. So again, I'm trying to share things that maybe you have alternatives because you don't have a full deck. So that's what I got. I got Mystique to try to potentially double up Iron Man or Blue Marvel. I got Rogue to potentially steal stuff. I threw in Super Scroll because I was like, well, this could be fun if the other person has it. Now, it's also kind of kicked me in the butt before because somebody else had an Ebony Maw and I couldn't add anything to the lane. I was like, oh, that sucks. So anyway, you got to think about using them. But idea of negative is you want higher cost, lower energy. So that way when Mr. Negative does switch everything, that like Iron Man's free, that Mystique, Ironheart, Angela are all free, Rogue super cheap, Bishop would be cheap though. At that point in time, Bishop is honestly not a great card because you normally can't play Mr. Negative any earlier than turn 3. Worst case scenario, turn 4. So you've only got a couple turns, and then Magic to try to extend the game so that you can hopefully get another turn with another card. All right, let's see how this goes. One of the things I like to say early on with any of these is, what does your initial hand look like? You want Zabu, you want Mr. Negative ideally in there. Ideally, you don't want Iron Man and Mystique, but this isn't the worst in the world. This isn't that bad. Location, Mr. Sinister's not too bad. Westview, little sketch. Still can't play anything, and with this deck, that's pretty normal. First two hands, I'm pretty much not playing anything. Ideally, I play Zabu, but now I'm already starting to think this isn't going to be a great situation to play this hand, this deck, because I didn't get Zabu, and so that means Mr. Negative isn't going out there until turn 4, which Death Domain's not the worst in the world. So we're going to do this, hopefully get that in Death Domain. Put that over there. Normally, I'd be a little freaked out by Cosmo, but I'm not. So I'm going to throw this over here because I need to extend at least a little bit. Oh. So this person had some pretty good plays with Professor X. They've got double Mr. Fantastics. There's not much I can do. So again, this, I already know that this wasn't a great hand. They snapped. I'm out. I'm saving cubes. I don't even mess with it. That is the theme of this deck. Don't even play around. If you don't get something remotely close, I get a little soft on that. All right, so this setup, really good. I like the start of this, except for the fact I got Iron Man in my hand. I like to have him later. Him for free really changes the game. Interesting. I don't want to risk losing that. This is going to be interesting if Joe Nime becomes a thing. I'm deciding to copy Blue Marvel instead of Darkhawk because he's not going to have a ton of cards in his deck at the end of this. No snaps. I'm going to go ahead and go through with this. Normally, I wouldn't necessarily do that, but we're going to give it a whirl. They might have a movement card that Kingpin randomly helps him with, which would be like the craziest RNG, but like, okay. Yeah, of course. Like what is the chances that they get a Kingpin from the hub, and they have a Magneto. Like, that's ridiculous. Glad I didn't snap there. Not a terrible start. Would love Sakar to pull Mr. Negative in. Rogue. Go to waste. Wow, and they get She-Hulk. This is likely going to be a bounce for me. Yeah, this is over. Lamentus is terrible for negative decks. Yep, bye. Not loving initial hand. Yeah, next card, Mr. Negative. I can't play anything first 2 turns. All my cards came late. I'm likely gonna bounce from this one as well. I am extending the game just to see how it can shake out. You never know. I'm saving the Mystique and the Shuri to hope that I can pull Iron Man on my last turn and copy it, double it and copy it. That's really the play I always try to get to. All right, so I got Blue Marvel, who's still double. I can still double it, but it's not as strong as Iron Man. So they just snapped. So I'm sitting here thinking about Shuri's my first play, and then Blue Marvel, and then Mystique, and then I could even play Super. Oh no, those are all my plays. So I'm just trying to think: are they going to Heimdall this and move off of the right-hand side here? That's what I'm trying to think about. So I think that they're probably going to do that. So I'm going to go like that, and then if I went over here. So I've got to try to see. I don't have the double up of Iron Man. I've only getting 1 point everywhere. So they've got a lot of points. So I'm going to try to get... All right, there's the Heimdall. So I give up mid. So I'm short I lose by points. So middle. So that was close. I could have sat there and tried to math that out a little bit. But that was really close. And considering that I didn't get Iron Man, I would have smoked it if it was Iron Man. And even if I would have had Mystique mid, you know, I don't think I would have got that. I mean, maybe, I guess, if I would have put both Shuri, if I would have put Shuri and Blue Marvel mid and let left go. Sometimes the move decks, I do wonder what moves over, and the Hulk being on the right side, I wasn't 100% sure which one I moved over there. All right, I don't already love this, even though I have Magic and Mr. Negative in hand. My two favorite cards to play off of this are already in there, and they've got Thanos Stones. They're going to fill up left. This is likely an escape. Pulls a Mystique. That's terrible luck. So I stole that ongoing. I guess it's not the worst luck in the world. Again, this is a loss, so I'm just YOLOing all over the place here. I'm still going to give him the 2 cards mid because I was a negative, which is hilarious. All right, let's extend it. This is, again, I'm expecting to lose here. I'm just, since they haven't snapped, I'm sort of just letting it play out. It'd be great if, I mean, I guess a Shuri would semi-help, but I'm not feeling very confident in it. I let it go. Giganto is, well, I guess he's playing it to replace. Interesting. That was an interesting play. So that, let's see here. So I'm only 3 points down there. Zabu wins that. So I could do that. Captain, this is so interesting to me. Actually, hold on a second here. Hold on. Double here. Or no, I need the, so we want to Zabu. I want a blue marvel. And let's let middle go. This isn't a great situation, but I feel okay. I mean, I think he's gonna load some. I think he's gonna drop a Thanos right, which is gonna murder me. But we'll see. I hope I win just for them talking nonsense. Oh, Ultron, interesting. Oh, those are one. I don't. Oh, a 10, a She-Hulk, and a Space Stone. All right, so that's not gonna be enough. I'm not gonna get a 15 points out of the right. If I would have gotten Shuri, that would have been nice. But give me all the points to the right. Boom! But oh, you know what? Oh, where are you at now? Where are you at? Where are you at? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Every once in a while you get something. I love winning those where someone's just being a pest. Okay, not terrible start. Come on, give me negative. Neither of us have one. No negative. Ooh. So he's keeping his hands super full here. Could be Devil Dino type stuff. We'll see. I'm not getting what I need as far as Mr. Negative, so I'm going to have to see if I can win this another way. We'll get a blue marble there, which helps him a lot. I'm glad all those went. I got multiple left. Oof. No magic to extend. Blue marvel. I mean, Shuri blue marvel, honestly, is my best play right now, which is terrible. I mean, legit terrible. Do that. And I'm up over here, so I'm going to keep playing there. And then, you know, probably play blue marvel left, but we'll see. Yeah, I figured Devil Dinosaur, but guess who can steal? Guess who can steal? Ooh. Oh, actually, so check this. I don't know. Actually, so I can steal that, which will be dope. But I don't think Super Skrull, once she steals it, I think it's gone. Either way, Super Skrull is the only thing I can play. But let's see. We'll see what happens with that order. I'm not 100% confident in that, but I know I can obviously steal it. For content, let's get nutty. Watch me get Cosmo'd. Ready for a Cosmo? Interesting. All right. Funsies. All right. The content and the cubes. I'll take it. Would have been a great start, except for the icebox. Okay, so we know they got a Zola, which helps a bit, but this is the hard thing about a negative deck, is that you get this situation where it sort of doesn't work very well sometimes, and since I know that I have to play negative next turn, I'm actually just skipping right now because I won't be able to skip on any other turns. I'm glad we played those both in the same spot because I was already sort of giving that up, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is some sort of weird Galactus deck. Now I can copy that with my Super Skrull. We know he's got a Zolo sitting there. I don't have my Rogue to copy it. Man, this would have been huge to like, if I could Super Skrull to copy it. I could Mystique to double it up. I mean, that would just be, that would be a lot of fun. We're going down that route a little bit just for funsies, but ooh, up. Ooh, I do like Hazmat. That is fun. And guess what else is ongoing? Oh man. If I could copy that blue marvel, how fun would that be? I don't have any good unreveals, unfortunately. So this isn't a great situation for me. Now, he can do his Zol over there. I can't really see a lot of good plays here. I'm not a great Zola. Well, I've never really played Zola. So if I've missed something here, you guys can give me a hard time later. I wish this also showed what he's copied, just so you don't have to click around, but... Oh, they retreated! The fear! The fear of Super Skrull and the negative. I was debating. I wasn't going to retreat. I was going to stick that one out. It's only one cube, but you know what? I'll take it. All right, get a free magic out of that. That's nice, unless they have something to change it. Don't love my initial cards, though. I'm YOLOing it a little bit here. I normally don't like to do that, but because I haven't gotten a great start, I'm just hoping maybe this is like Onslaught Citadel and not Isle of Silence or something like that. Or Space Throne. Hey, what do you know? My best double up is Blue Marvel, which I could play on turn 5 next. So I'm going to go ahead and do that over here. And I don't, because I don't want to give them a Shuri, and then I'll Blue Marvel next turn, right side. Okay, I'm glad I did that. Oh, no, I'm not glad I did that. Because that means I'm not doubled up, because he's copying the ongoing of Cosmo. Sometimes it doesn't work so good. I can still play this over here, but... Let's see, and he's +2 for opponent's hand. He's got 5 in hand right now. Oh, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do? I haven't gotten Mystique yet, but she's a reveal. I could only get 12 out of that, so that's not going to do much for me. Or really 14, and they could still play there. I'm going to go ahead and... I mean, I got to play Iron Man here now. And we're just going to kind of see what happens this last turn. Because I can't play Iron Man right. Iron Man right does nothing for me. Don't care about Mr. Negative. That's fine. He's doing all that stuff for the Ronin situation, which is fine. So what I want to do is similar. So doink, doink. Yeah, I want to fill this up. I want to fill that up. So so my scroll gets big. I'm giving up on left. It's done. So I'll get 2. What do I get here? 6. I'll be a 12-point hand, so he could have a 6-point card easy in that middle there, and easily win that. Plus, actually, it needs to be a 10-point card. I'm gonna play this. I actually borderline want to snap. You know what? For content, you only live once, right? Let's see what happens here. I feel really good left. I'm sure he feels really good right. The question is, and I think he needs a 10-point card in Machine World to make this work. I think the 9. See if my math was right there. I was doing it pretty quick. Oh. I was off math-wise, but... Yeah! 5 points. Yeah, so... Love it. I forgot that Blue Marvel was an Onslaught Citadel. I'm mental. So we got our negative. We'll see what happens. We got our magic. We got a Shuri reversed. We've got Mystique and Iron Man sitting in hand here. So at this point, I'm actually feeling pretty good. I don't know what they're going to do. Again, content, we're going to snap to see if they stick around. Scared them off. That is one benefit of this, is like you could bluff somebody out of there where they're just like, they see a negative and I mean, I don't even have much on the board right now. But just the negative got them to just run away. I've definitely won some that way. This is the same locations. Not a great start with hand. These locations are terrible. This is like a meme. This is meme. What is this? What is this? Okay. Interesting choice. I mean, obviously the monster point there, but I mean, it's so easy to have a Killmonger. Now I don't, but could you imagine? Like, that's so risky. So I'm giving up mid. I mean, that's my best hope there. We'll see. I'm not snapping. We're going to see how this shakes out, but we're YOLO in here. How did he not go to Rickety Bridge? Wow. Oh, but you know what? She-Hulk, so that's going to be enough. Going to win by points in the middle there. Oh, no. Boom! Without the snap, but got some RNG luck there. I do. I tell you what, I do very much enjoy this deck. Look, I'm gonna opt to stream soon. I didn't gain a ton. I mean, I gained basically a level. I went down a bit and then gained a level. You get the idea, I hope. I really do enjoy this deck a lot. I think it can be a little bit hit or miss, but just know when to run, honestly. And Super Scroll, while I won the one because of it, like, Wolf's Bane is fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Shuri, you don't need Shuri on it. It's really about getting some of those other cards. I mean, Mystique, Iron Man for sure. You want to double that up. Blue Marvel works great. And then Zabu, if you've got maybe Psylocke or Electro, those are pool 3 cards. So, I don't know. Again, I love this deck. I'm going to go stream it. If you want to check that out, I stream on Twitch and YouTube. All those links are in the description below. If you found this entertaining, helpful at all, please consider hammering down the like button. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.